We still control TfL, but there are massive strings attached. So, for example, the fares increase is not down to me, it's down to the government. For example, the congestion charge increase is not down to me, it's down to the government.
The Department for Transport said the government did not force Khan or TfL to raise the congestion charge as a condition of approving the bailout. A spokesman for the Mayor of London said that the government and Khan agreed that the charge should be reviewed, but that it was the Mayor's decision to increase it.
As a follow-on from my last video about the congestion charge, I received quite a lot of feedback on Facebook and other social media where I posted the link for my petition and the video. And the thing is, I'm one of those people, I'm open to discussion and basically a debate about subjects. But it's rather worrying to see there's so many people out there who are so ignorant and they don't see the complexity and the long-term impacts of such a thing. I received posts from people saying, oh, they should ban cars in the whole of Zone 1 and people shouldn't be allowed to go into Zone 1, it should all be pedestrianized. And all these people who are hugging trees, the Green Party brigade, who do not understand that just by banning cars in one section of the planet is not going to make any difference. And until we change our habits, nothing is going to save our planet. I made a separate video about it, saying what we can do to fix pollution. I mean, this little plastic bag thing that is such a big scam, it's another thing created to shut these people up who are just complete idiots. And I have no sympathy for them, and I don't care the least about people who are running around this Extinction Rebellion and the Green Party and all this. They're absolute morons. They have no idea what they want to do. They have no idea or plan how to fix it. All they want to do is, as they say, raise awareness. Yes, you morons, we all know the planet is suffering. You're not the only ones. Some of us have a plan. Some of us are doing things about it. If you don't have a plan, then reduce your footprint. You're the biggest carbon footprint on the planet. Anyway, back to the plastic bags. When you go to a supermarket, you buy bread in a plastic bag. You buy bananas wrapped in a plastic bag, oranges in a plastic bag, tomatoes in a plastic bag. Everything is wrapped in a plastic bag. Some of them just don't have handles. But when you get to the till, you have to pay money to buy a plastic bag because they're trying to reduce plastic on the planet. Seriously, people, if you are so dumb as the human race, we don't deserve to be on this planet. We should all be dead. So whoever comments on this video saying that this is better for the planet, please go away because I will delete your comments. I don't care for your opinion because you guys are a waste of space. Back to those who have some sense. So if you're still watching, then you're here with me and you understand what I'm talking about. So with the mayor putting this additional charge that impacts the whole of London for 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. at night, it impacts all the businesses. It impacts all the properties in Zone 1 or in that congestion charge zone, because everyone who lives there, their property prices will depreciate, they'll devalue. The businesses will have to move out of those areas and the businesses will shut down. The car market will be impacted because people won't be able to change or buy new cars, because if they do that, they lose their residence discount. Now, some of you will be saying, oh, well, they have a lot of money and those people who bought those houses, they made a lot of money on that, and oh, we don't care. You don't care because it's not impacting you right now. But this is a ripple effect. So when people don't buy that many cars, there'll be less jobs for people who work in Zone 1 or in that congestion charge zone. People will lose their jobs, shops will shut down. Some of those people may work in that section or sector, but They come and shop and spend money in your businesses and in your areas. So it's not like it's a secluded zone that we don't care about. I don't live there. Why am I so bothered about it? Because I can see the bigger picture. This will have a ripple effect. That central part of London is where most of the businesses are. This is a big economic hub. A lot of money changes hands and businesses flourish, people are employed, so you're suddenly going to wipe out so many jobs and so many businesses. What for? You're going to save the planet? The other thing is, in his email, Sadiq Khan says this is to encourage people to walk and cycle for health reasons. Do we live in a dictatorship? Last time I checked, we're not in communism. It's people's choice. If people want to eat fast food all day and become fat, it's their choice. It's not the government's job or prerogative to force people how to live their life. Governments and scientists and all these bodies are there as guidelines, as advisories who tell us what we should do, what is good for us, but they are not there to make choices for us or force it upon us. And I find it really, really awful that this man, who is nothing and a nobody, who was only selected and elected because we in England are so obsessed with appearing politically correct and open and all accepting to everyone, that having a Pakistani Muslim mayor was so important for us that people thought, oh yes, that's a good idea, that will make us look so good. Otherwise, the guy has nothing else to offer. He has no great ideas. He hasn't contributed in any way. He is just representing a small minority, and we are patting our back to say, yes, we have done a great job. We are so open-minded. We have someone who's an ethnic minority in this time where people are afraid of Muslims. We are the only city on the planet that has a Muslim mayor with a Pakistani background. Seriously, folks, wake up and smell the coffee. It does not make any difference where you come from, who you are. In this time and age of globalization, this isn't important. It's more important to have people who have good views, who are passionate about the country, to make a difference, to change this place. This buffoon is now implementing policies that are going to destroy our economy for many years to come. And he has no idea. And I don't know what kind of advisors. Obviously, these are buddies from his Labour Party that he's employed, because if he hired any decent consultants, they would tell him that this is going to have a long-term impact everywhere around you. But no, we just keep quiet and say, well, we've chosen him. So in a way, I've read somewhere, I think I remember, but I won't mention it because this will become a religious thing. But according to one of the religions, it says that people are to blame for everything their leaders do, and therefore people should be punished. And I kind of now understand and agree. People choose these leaders, and then they moan and complain about what comes next. You chose these people, you deserve it. There was another person who commented on this saying, I drive a car and I don't go to zone 1, and I'm sure these businesses can relocate and open up businesses as in restaurants or shops in other parts of the country. Like someone was saying that I come from Surrey to central London to go to nice restaurants or to go to do some shopping with my family, but I won't come anymore because I don't want to pay £15 to enter. And he was saying, well, maybe these businesses will move to Surrey. And I was thinking, people, you are so narrow-minded and so small-minded. You think that the concentration of central London is equal to moving a business into Surrey? First of all, the cost of the move, then setting it up, all of that to get what? 1/10 of what you get in central London? It's not going to be worth their while. The businesses are going to shut down. The car industry is going to suffer. People don't have jobs and money anyway. There are thousands and thousands of cars parked in various storage lots, and people can't afford to buy them. With this impact on those living in that zone, they won't be able to buy those cars. A lot of those people have money, but they're not stupid. So they're not going to say, right, we're just going to buy a new car and lose our discount. So, and some of them may be very rich and they don't care, and they will, but that's a very small minority. And I use this example over and over and over again, but looks like our mayor is the dumbest person that doesn't get it. You have 100 people, 3% of the population is wealthy, 97% isn't. You take £1 from the poor, they've spent £1 each, and that's £97. And you take £10 from the rich, in a shop, they've spent £30. So it's not the rich who run the economy, it's the poor who run the economy, because it's more of them, and their spending keeps the economy going. The rich will only wear one suit a day, they'll eat 1 or 3 meals a day, but it's just one person. Whereas if you have 97 not so rich people, they're going to have 97 different needs. Anyway, this has become an angry rant, and I'm just so annoyed because no one seems to be talking about it or doing anything. That's why I started this petition, because someone needs to raise a voice. These politicians are just really taking the piss, and the masses are so stupid that they just follow them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and more videos to come. Smile at the end. Just so calm, all good, the world's going to change. No.